All right, let's give this a shot. Are we streaming? I think we are. It's kind of pixelate. I see thing. Hopefully that clears up. Yeah, that's my thing. Hello all. It's been a winter, and not a lot of racing happens in the winter. We are not in the winter. Oh, hey, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. I've got music now. Found music. Look, I invested a crazy chunk of money into iRacing, and so I also found this cool track on YouTube from, and I pulled it up here, Josh Tremarco from his YouTube page. It's like the NBC theme that they play for IndyCar, except for 8-bit sounding, and I think that's just rad as hell. So this is race 1 for my season, and I got iRacing. We're gonna split time. You can kind of see the rotating thing down at the bottom of the screen as far as what the season's gonna be. We're splitting time between iRacing, which is the new, better sim, and Automobilista, the old sim that you guys are used to me playing on, and that's just because iRacing doesn't have all the tracks that IndyCar really runs on, let alone all the tracks that I also want to run on. And then sometimes they have the tracks, and they don't have AI for it yet. Like they've been programming in AI to the game, and so yeah, let's get excited here. We're starting in 5th place. Hopefully we don't screw it up. Damage is off because I've been told not to trust the AI in this game, and I've been doing some tests, and that's pretty smart. We got 42 cars as usual for me. Some of the there's a lot of fantasy entries here. Sebastian Bourdais starting to my back right there in his old McDonald's car for, I'm going to say FanForce United is the team, but it's Newman Haas, you know what I mean? Starting on pole is another fantasy one. I didn't expect this, but it's Carlos Munoz, and I put him in a Fernandez car. I think Adrian Fernandez is a driver agent now for a lot of drivers, and so I don't know if he represented Munoz at any point, but it would make a lot of sense considering I think he represents Award. I might be wrong there. Anyway, I am super excited to do oval racing in iRacing, because oval racing has always been the really bad part of Automobilista, where the AI just screws up. So here we go. I've dumped hundreds of dollars into being able to do this, so hopefully it doesn't suck. Here we go. Race 1 is underway. I think we made a clean getaway here. Now, one of the neat things, I mean, I'll talk about this as we go on here, but one of the neat things about iRacing is that they factor in that aero push. So my car, I'm having to really roll out of the throttle when I'm behind somebody in a turn because the car isn't gripping the road like it would otherwise. So that's kind of cool. He was not. I was trying to get down a little bit to take kind of middle lane because I thought he'd take the inside lane, and no, he was not taking the inside lane. We are kind of slow, but I think the car is going to come back to us just from practice that I did. Like, I think compared to the AI here, we're going to start off losing some spots, and then we'll be able to claw our way back a little bit. That's my hope anyway. Need to kind of focus up though. I'm trying to make sure the stream's working and all that, but need to kind of get in here and make sure I don't just suck. See, I don't know. My car is kind of set up to take the inside line here, as weird as that is, maybe. And if they're inside me in the turns, then I'm just not able to get to where my car wants to be. I want to put it. They like to. It seems like the preferred line around here, and I was looking at like YouTube tutorials and stuff for how to drive this car at this track. Seems like everybody wants to take the seam right there. See how they put their left side tire at the lowest point at the apex on the seam. And I'm wanting to put the car further down, but if I get caught up, then I'm not looking too great. So here, we'll let him go around the outside. See if I can kind of put money in my mouth here. Maybe not. I did have one extra fuel map to go to here, so now we're full rich. I notice the car gets less stable for full rich, so it's a bit of a, you know, trade-off to that. Yeah, but we're coming back on him now. Don't come down here yet. Feeling a little loose off the corners, so let's take just a little bit of rear bar out or in. I don't know. Make it go the other way. See, if I'm not like alone in the turn there, like if I don't have a lane to myself, then I'm really washing up and I got to get out of the throttle more. But if I can stick it down here on the inside, I'm able to get a run off the corner, and at the very least make up some ground. If not, you know, go for a pass here. Oh, my ankle just popped in a weird way. That's not great. Still there. Yep, he's still there. There we go. That's a pass done. I'm going to take it down to fuel position 2 now, just to save fuel. And I know on long runs the engine has a tendency to kind of overheat a little, so we're gonna, you know, make it a little stress-free. Yeah, I think we're going to be kind of single file like this for a lot of the race. Oh boy. Did not get slowed down how I wanted to going into the turn there. I'm glad fictional Joseph Newgarden here didn't run me over. That was nice of him. So Homestead used to lead off the season for kart, I know. And then maybe also the IRL, I'm not 100% sure. So it's not like all the tracks I'm going to race at this year, I think, are going to be tracks that IndyCar or Kart or the IRL or somebody has raced at. So Wow, that was easy. I think I've got them tuned in here. Like, I had to kind of sandbag in qualifying because I was capable of driving faster in qualifying. But then when I've been practicing getting into the race, they kind of run away from me. So we'll see how it goes. New to iRacing, I don't necessarily understand it. It seems like there's a lot of variability with the AI, where sometimes I'll run a practice race here and they just run away. They're just running me over. And then sometimes it seems like I can kind of do this, where kind of get them a little bit easier. And I don't know what what to do about that, because it's the same session. It's not like I'm changing the difficulty numbers. It just seems like there's a lot of fluctuation when it comes to just how quick the AI is. So, but we made ourselves up to 8th, which we started 5th, so we're still, on the negative end here, but that's okay. We got a long way to go. This is a 300-mile race, 200 laps, as it probably would be in real life. Come on, Scott, don't fight me too hard here. All right, cool. Wait, he might come back on me. See, as long as I don't get stuck in that outside line where I don't like it, I feel like I'm pretty quick. Which normally you'd think swooping all the way down to the inside is where you want to be. But I don't know, it just seems like that doesn't seem to be the case for most people when I watch videos of them driving IndyCars at this track, but that's where my car wants to go. Now I think we're going to have to do, 3 stops in this race. I think if you run the fuel out, you can kind of do about 60-ish. But I mean, if you trim it out, you can do about 60 laps. Or if you run it full rich, then about 50. And either way, the math there. Where are you? Freaking me out up there. Either way, the math works out to about 3 stops anyway. So you'll save a little bit of time on the refueling and pits, but really it just doesn't matter. So I'm just going to kind of drive comfortably, which, like I said, running full rich, I know the car can kind of start overheating a little bit. I don't even know if running it just a little bit under full rich is touch the white line. That's what happened there. Anyway, I don't know if running it full rich or one off of full rich is even going to be enough. I might have to really back it down once we get into like the triple-digit laps. But until then, we're just cruising right now and making up positions somehow. I don't really know. Don't know about that. So the only car you can't really see here is mine. I'm driving the CDW livery that Justin Wilson used to drive. A badass, rest in peace. And a little bit of an homage. Going around a McDonald's car from Sebastian Bourdais. A little bit of champ car action here. Oh, look at him doing the switcheroo on me back there. See, that's the kind of intelligent maneuvering that I don't know if I've seen AI do in any other racing game, at least sim racing game. So where are you? And they get like my blind spot, top right. I'm like, nope, leave me alone, go away, whatever. I think I'll get a little more feisty later in the race, but for now, it's just no real point in pushing that. still Carlos Munoz out in front. I didn't really expect a fictional entry to be leading it. I didn't really program the AI that way, but hey, if that's the way it works, that's the way it works. That's fun and competitive, and that felt loose off the corner there. Just up on the roll bar a little bit. I try to set it up, and this isn't always going to be the case because, I don't know, setup is tricky in this game, I'm finding out, but that's like the whole thing. But I try to set up the car so that it's basically as neutral as it can be as far as where the roll bars and stuff are, so that as the run goes on, I can move up or down on everything. And I think that might make me slower. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not racing against real humans, and I think real humans would be able to exploit me a little bit, but, yeah, I'm having fun, doing my thing. I got him here, yeah. That was a good run into the turn. Just kind of clicking laps. Gotta love, I don't know if it comes through on the stream, but you gotta love how the windscreen actually gets dirty. Like, it's pretty cool. Look at that immersion going on here. See, I don't know, every now and then it just feels like I'm going to lose it coming off the corner. That's less than desirable. See, and if I'm trying to hang on the high line, I mean, I don't know. That worked. Like, I think my car gets better over a run. So that's good. Where are you going? Okay. I think we're back up to fifth where we should be, so hooray us. That's the leader in the green car up there. Gosh, I hope this isn't too easy. I'm like, really, I started the day and I had in my notebook, because I keep notebooks, that I should run the AI at about 85% upper level. And I was just getting clobbered. So I backed him down to, it ended up being 76%. But now, I'm feeling like I could really go for the win here on lap 35, so we will trim out the fuel a little more and just kind of try to be honest. Like I said, it seems like there's a lot of variability in the AI's capabilities. Oh boy. Where are you? Sorry, buddy. Otto, I don't know if that was there. I mean, fictional Pato, but you know. Jeez, I thought he was going to make a move. Loose. Seems like the AI is getting backed up by the lapped cars. So, like the green car of Munoz there is the leader, and the RC Enerson and blue, both on the track and in the relative, there is a lap down, and he's just not finding a way around him. There we go. Another thing I like about iRacing is that you can kind of tell clouds are kind of rolling over. Like it'll look dark, and now we're heading into turn one here, and look, there's a little bit of patch of bright. We head back into the shade, and like, and I looked up the weather for Miami today, and I tried to set it, you know, like it could be here. It might be raining. I don't know if anybody comes in here from Miami, which I doubt, but and I can't do rain, at least not yet, in iRacing, and so, you know, partly cloudy kind of a deal. That's a lot of wash. Is it wash or is it just that my tires are wearing out? Not sure. Oh boy. Going for a ride there. I also do kind of think that, like, I know that the faster cars are like Award and Hello, and you know, the championship contenders from last year are who's programmed to be the fastest cars this year, right? In this, and so we kind of got a jumbled field here. I wonder if, you know, maybe we just don't have the cream of the crop up front. Who knows is coming in. We can really come in whenever we want, but looks like Pagano is going to lead a lap. We'll see if he comes in. So Pagano is coming in. We're still looking good. We still got a gallon plus left, so I think we got I think about 4/10 of a gallon is. Did you say you were coming in? Because you missed. Anyway, I think about 4/10 of a gallon is a lap, give or take. And so, you know, we got like 2 laps here, but I'll probably bring it in after this lap in case I get stuck out somehow. Why are you not pitting? That's what I want to know, buddy. Like, keep saying you're gonna pit in, and then you keep not pitting in. It's concerning. Let's go ahead. Oh. Okay. See you later. I wonder if he's having trouble, like if he's not programmed well. Slow down. Okay. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Kind of early there, but very cautious way to enter the pits. I don't know if Pagano is going to be okay. I don't know if he can find his way to pit road. Oh yeah, this is cool. The in iRacing, the guys do things. Look at them go. Thanks, buddy. Got Stephen Wilson on our bumper? Question mark? So I think we lost some spots on the exchange there, although we might get one from Pagano because I don't know if he's found the pits yet. Who's that? That was Kyle Kirkwood, out of gas. Kind of interesting that they'll run themselves out of gas. I wonder if that has to do with like the there's like a pit riskiness or some kind of stat. I can't remember what they call it. It's either that or else. Now, if this was happening in Automobilista, what I would say is happening is that the AI is having problems with its pathing into the pits. So I'm not 100% sure that's not what's happening in iRacing, where there's too many cars basically, and pit stalls are being shared. Okay. Yellow flag. This is another difference I'm gonna have to get used to. As soon as a yellow flag comes out in iRacing, stop racing. Whereas in Automobilista, you go back to the line. So we'll have to kind of figure out what the damage is here as far as who is or isn't in the race anymore. Are we going around the pace car? I guess stay. Let the by. Auto went by. Sure about that move. Okay. That's right. Am I leading? I don't think I'm leading. I think you're gonna need to wave me around. That's what I think. Or it's gonna screw this up. This is the kind of scripting nonsense that screws up a lot of things. Yeah. So, Munoz is still first. Where's Paj now? Did he run out of fuel, or did he? Yeah, I'm gonna say he probably ran out of fuel. That's an interesting. I don't know if it's a bug, a bug or a feature. Am I like a lap down? Because that's not cool. Like, I should be with the other guys. Why did you let Pato by, but not me? That's what I want to know. I mean, I guess if I was complaining that it was too easy on me, I guess if I'm basically starting to lap down, that's not gonna. See, I don't know. It is programmed to do wave arounds, and I don't know when those are supposed to happen. So, see, I mean, I don't know what to do about that. Didn't expect that. Is it gonna? If it does wave around at this point, it's gonna be like the whole field, except for 5 cars. Kind of nuts. I think I'm gonna have to. I don't know why it did it this way, but I'm gonna have to take the restart as the leader. But I don't know. Probably something to do with the way it's track of was and was not in the pits somehow. I don't guess. Where are we? 61 of 200? Okay. It'll all kind of sort itself out at this point. We're, you know, like, it's over half a race to go still. Me, Bourdais, Palou, Berta, and Rossi are the top guys here. Yeah, I guess I'm going to take the green from behind the pace car in 6th, question mark. So I don't understand that, but we're gonna go on with it. That was the kind of thing I was hoping wouldn't happen with iRacing. And primo dollar was that it could manage safety cars and stuff. Oh well. I do think it has something to do with the fact that it was in the middle of a pit sequence. Yeah. But yeah, between the AI running out of fuel and it not being able to properly track pacing, it's not great. Okay, we're stacking up here, and I've got Stephen Wilson behind me to kind of run blocker. Of course, he's an AI. He's not going to be aware of the fact that he shouldn't be challenging me as the first 6th place car. I don't understand that. I still don't, but okay. We're gonna go. See you later, pace car. Catch the 5 car. Okay. So is this a? I don't know, man. Okay. Whatever. I mean, yeah, we're going to try to catch the 5 car now for sure. All right, hey, they're showing up. Yay. They're showing up real slow. Real slow. What's that about? Are they in the pits? Oh, is this one of those things where they came into the pits when the pits were closed? I don't know. I think I'm the leader right now, though. On whatever that is. All right, I don't really feel like I deserve it, but okay, we got 4-day challenge in me. Oh, not so much challenging. Jeez, he's gone. All right, fine. Yeah, the field is so screwed up. I'm gonna have to field out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out the field after the race here because that's so weird. Yeah, we're all jumbled up now. There's Munoz is 30th. Oh, that really sucks. Yeah, everybody who was leading really got screwed there. And I know you can get caught out, like, you go into the pits when they're closed or whatever, but I'm pretty sure they made their stops. Like, I know Munoz made his stop before me, so why would he be coming in the pits now? I don't I don't understand why he... Did they get a penalty for passing the pace car? Is that how that goes? Like, they passed the pace car, and I was told to stay behind the pace car, and I did. Did they passed the pace car, and then that's got to be what it is right now. But oh, that's real confusing. Or I guess confused. I'm kind of confused as well, but I think the game is more confused than I am as far as who should be in what position. But okay. So we got a real kind of randomized field right now. It's kind of a bummer. I wonder if I should just run without yellows on? Oh. And then we've also got the fuel thing where, like, Pashnow said he was coming in like 3 times. Couldn't find his way in, ruined his race. And all around, it's just kind of not a lot of reliable results here. I mean, it's going to be jumbled up to start the season. My point system, so okay. Push, 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 and then lose half the corner, of course. So I wonder how many laps down Munoz is, because he's coming up on me pretty fast here. I mean, he could easily get his lap back if he's only one down. I guess I could look that up. Whatever we can do for standings wraparound. No, I think he's 2 laps down. Oh, he's probably more than 2. Oh, Pagano did figure out how to pit. Yeah, he's 3 laps down. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I mean, yeah, he's gonna get one of them back here at least, because he's coming up on me pretty fast. Same with Dixon, maybe, who's gotten around below. Hey, he's dropping back now. I don't know. I'm just going to run my race and not worry about it. Haven't seen anybody stumble in the door yet. I can read the chat. If you're out there, say hi. That got tight. Bourdais kind of running away from me here. But that's it. Everybody else, I mean, he and I are keeping up away from the rest of the field, so okay with that, I guess. I mean, I always try to make it so that it's difficult for me to do well. And this doesn't feel like it's difficult for me to do well. It feels very random, I'll give it that. Come on, turn. But, I don't know. Feeling like this isn't a grand showcase, and kind of weird. Like I've run a few, test races, not to completion. I wanted the first complete race to be, the one I did on stream, but like up to about lap, get this 75 or so. Didn't have any of these problems, and like I said, the AI was much more competitive than they are right now. So I don't know. Got distracted. I got my blinds open, of course, and I sit next to a window just to keep an eye on the world outside in case somebody, knocks on the door or whatever. And there's somebody walking around outside. It's kind of distracting me. But all good. Now at this point, we're catching the rear of the field. Gotta admit, I really did not expect the couple of, really, as far as like fantasy drivers go, like Bourdais and Munoz, I didn't expect them to be the guys leading the race here. But here they are. Like, first stint was Munoz, second stint has been Bourdais. They're not, telling you, they're not, there's an overall skill 1 to 100, right? Neither of these are set above 90, I know. I think they're mid-80s, both of them. Whereas Palou and Award are like upper 90s, so. Which I guess Palou's, hanging around back there. He might make a comeback into the race. I mean, there's still a long way to go. We're only almost about halfway. I mean, say what you want. Nothing has broken the game, and that's an improvement over Automobilista on ovals. For the most part. Because, the way I've got the thing with the drivers programmed is if the track can do 42 cars, then I've got a car set of 42. But if the track can only do, say, 30, then everybody before then or after that, right? And so Bourdais and Munoz, they're like entry numbers 38 and 41 respectively. They're not going to be in the full season, I know. So to see them doing well is cool, but it's going to be weird for the standings. So that's okay. But the thing that bothers me is that I'm trying to set up a, oh boy, I'm washing up. I'm trying to set up like a season mode or whatever and get some good results. And that yellow flag thing, and them not being able to find pit road, that's really screwed up some stuff here. So, yeah. My car is really understeering now. Of course, we're getting towards the end of a run, so I guess that makes sense. Take some roll bar out. Gotta help it. Or, I guess change some roll bars is a better way of saying that. Munoz is catching us. Wait, Jacker. Maybe that'll help. Thing is, I don't want to go too far and then spin the car. I feel like that's not right. Yeah, like right there. Oof. Take some of that weight jacker out, please. Ah, but now we just push. It's okay, I can hang on to it if it just pushes, but it sucks. Low's kind of catching up to us. That's actually a poor position and all. All right, how about a little weight jack? Balance the car. Up the track we go. Comes Munoz to try and get one of his laps back. I don't. You go, little guy. Big guy. Carlos Munoz, let me get on a soapbox. One of the guys who should still be in the IndyCar series. I don't know what happened. Dude had immense talent. Won a race. Finished the Indy 500 second like twice. Then just kind of disappeared. I mean, after a stint at AJ Foyt Racing, so you know. But in general, like, come on, somebody is out there still, hire him. Very loose, very loose. He's putting, I think it's the aero simulation there, because he put, you know, he's taking air off my rear wing, and it's on the exit of the corner, really trying to swap ends on me. So I don't have the tires to get down into my preferred line anymore. Just go away. That blue car is below, and that is for position, so suddenly I've gotta try a little bit. Still doing okay on fuel. I mean, you know, it's going down, but got a run on Bourdais coming off the corner here, though. If I can get under him. Oh, he's pitting in, too. Dude, jeez. Now Pelot's got a rocket ship. Oh, now, see, Bourdais missed the pits now, too. Hopefully he figures it out, otherwise, you know, what the fuck. Okay, now he's kind of taking the line he should take. Okay, he figured it out. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it read that he couldn't get to pit road because it happened with Page now, and he was in front of me too. Maybe it read me as being inside of him so much that he couldn't get to his pit line. I don't know. We got about 3 laps before we come in, so let's keep our wits about us. Alright, so I was just harassing Rosenquist here. Let's see if so we're going to come in too. Oh, he was able to find his way. Came in kind of hot, but always afraid of losing it, you know, losing the back end. Let's reset all the cars. I don't know if I really had 2 laps. That's optimistic. And it doesn't seem to matter, especially since we had that yellow flag. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. I'm there now. Okay. Well, that kind of fucked me.
That's it. Go. The leader's pitting now.
Not too bad, though. We came in with Rosenquist, and he's just there, so... We struggled a little bit, but... I mean, not an insane amount. Oh, oh, oh. Kind of in the way there. I got no idea what, like, strategy anybody's on, you know? Like, those guys who came in halfway or whatever, right after the restart, can they go longer? I don't know. Oh, Rossi up there. Is he pit yet? Who knows? Newgarden behind me? Who knows? Another guy out of Castroneva's out of fuel. I don't know what that's about. I think after this race, I'm gonna try to. Hey, Burger Weeze, how you doing? I think after this race, I'm gonna go into the AI and mess with their pit riskiness or whatever it's called. How you doing, Mr. Weeze? When you say Mr. Weeze, it kind of sounds like mysteries. Working on a game with a friend? Sounds good. What do you think of my new race cars? So who's... Okay. I guess I lost about 3 seconds on the pit exchange there. Because Bourdais and Pilot are up front. 3 seconds on me, so okay. I don't know the guys behind me. I guess Rossi needed to pit. Nope, Rossi's still there. Never mind. I am curious, Burger Wheeze, if this looks different from the racing I did last year, or if this looks the same, because I've dumped a bunch of money into iRacing here. Of course, your internet's kind of dodgy sometimes, I know, so, okay, you're pitting in. That's good to know. All looks the same. Dang it! The AI is a lot better in this. For one thing, it makes it raceable on all the tracks. Go away. Aren't you a lap down? To Jack. Fictional AI Jack. Not a fan. Not a fan of him hanging out right there. Now, how did I know it was going to get loose off that corner? Sixth sense, I guess. Hey, we're catching the guys up front now. They probably just got around this traffic, though. I don't know, they're going to go 3 wide. Go away. Shit, shit, shit. Get going, get going, get going.
Your front wing is gone. Your front wing is damaged.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the view counter on the stream, and I just looked way too hard at the screen to my right, and totally ran into another car. We're okay there, we're moving. I kind of think I would need to make a pit stop in real life. I kind of think that wouldn't have been too bad. I just kind of deflected off the wall with the nose. I think my nose would be punched in, and that's about it. We're going to go with that anyway. Plus it, you know, bit of a self-penalizing thing here back in 9th. There's always, you know, one way in which I fuck up. every race. What lap was that? 126-ish? We'll have to look back on the replay. I expected him to give me more room off the corner. Like I said, I was a little distracted, so we're moving. We're rolling. Not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Back in traffic, though. Not biggest fan of that. How much time did we lose on that? Honestly, we lost like 9 seconds. That just kind of spun and kept going. It's fine with me. It works. So it's kind of interesting in iRacing when you set it to no damage. It still simulates all the damage, but then it morphs back. I'll show you at the end of the race if you're still around. It's so weird looking. Yep, push it up, push it up. Okay. Do we want more weight jacker? Yes, we do. Just a touch. Oh, wow. Hi. I did not see you coming. I should pay more attention, I guess. I guess that's the moral of the... Stop texting and driving. I'm not texting and driving. But, you know, let's just say I am. Eating a hamburger, fiddling with the radio. Fast lane. This blue and white car here is for position, Mr. Karam. If I didn't screw up every now and then, you wouldn't know how much of a knife's edge everything is on. It's demonstration. It's just me demonstrating how hard the game is by screwing up. I mean, when you think about it, I'm really doing everybody a favor watching the stream. Right? Right? By everybody watching the stream, I mean burgers. And maybe Burger Weeze's friend? Like, I know you guys are working on a game together. How's it going? What stage are you on in your game creation? Is it a platformer? I mean, I think you've told me about it, but I was going to say, let's pretend you haven't, just so that, you know, if anybody else walks in, they know what we're talking about, I guess. But I think you wanted me to make a logo for that, actually, come to think of it. But, send me, tell me to do that. Okay, Rossi, what's the plan here? In your pink, blue, and yellow car, it's so ugly this year. Now, I do believe it was Connor Daly that I bounced off of when I went to that spin to the infield. So, I mean, we've kind of caught... I mean, he's slow compared to the leaders, but we've kind of caught up. That was very nice of him. Just kind of let me have it, which he's a lap down, so that works for me. But that was pretty easy. These are all lapped cars, so I guess it should be easy to get by them regardless. Why do they not? They stay so middle of the road on the exit. That's what caught me out last time. Like, they seriously just kind of take their time getting up out of the corner. Why? Oh boy, now we're loose. Get around this corner and I'll put some... go back down on the weight jacker. So I bought off of a friend a Razor Orb Weaver. I don't know if you know what that is. It's a little like keypad with 20 customizable keys. And there's all these different changes I can do to the car while I'm driving it with something called a weight jacker, the front roll bar, the rear roll bar, the brake bias, and all these things change how the car drives. And you can go up or down on each of them. And I don't have an engineering degree. I don't remember, put more pounds of tension into the roll bar to get the car to do blank, right? So I bought this Orb Weaver, and I just it's each key is individually lit, right? And you can change the color. So I've just made it so green helps the car turn more, red makes the car turn less, or if you want to think of it this way, it makes the car more stable. So if the car is like trying to spin around on me, just push the red buttons. If the car doesn't seem like it's turning like it should, push the green buttons. Like, it just keeps it real simple for an idiot like me. Yes, I do want it, Mr. Spider-Man. Not really making up ground on the top two, but that's okay. And I guess a little bit. About 3 seconds worth. Uh, 45 laps to go, which means we probably should start thinking about how much fuel we don't in the car. So if you get, let's just be conservative and say you get 50 laps out of a full tank. We don't need 50 laps anymore. Probably going to come in around, oh geez, I wish I had a lap counter right now on the screen. But okay, 155, so... Not the right one. That's not the right one. Okay, I don't know where I put that. I feel like I mapped it to some key somewhere to get straight to the pit menu, but okay. So anyway, oh shoot, I'm on the on display down there now. Don't like that. Please go back. Ah, crap. What did I map that to? There it is. Okay. All right. So, fuel remaining 2.6. We come in on lap 160. Let's just say 165. Is 35 left, about 70% of a fuel load, 70% of 18.5, God only knows. Go down to about 14. 14 seems safe. At a certain point, I mean, I'm going to ask for new tires anyway because I know the tire wear is kind of a factor. So, now you can see on my last pit stop, my right front only had 40% life left, and that does not mean 40% of its best life. So we don't want to be pushing tires farther than they go. And, you know, it takes time to put tires on, so... You know, if you got to take time to put tires on, you also got to take time for fuel. So I don't know how much time, you know, how many gallons go in before the tires are done, basically. So I kind of think 14's probably good. He might be the leader. No, I think below we're definitely going to stay out longer than Hello, and I mean Bourdais already pits, so. I think 164, not 165, but I don't think that's really going to matter. Who is this? That's Pelot, running out of gas or something, so don't know. Maybe, but we're coming in now. Hopefully we guessed the amount of fuel we need correctly. Here come my pit guys! Here come my pit guys! They do things! Let's put them to work, shall we? Look at them go! He's gonna tell me when to go. Go! So I think we lost a spot to Newgarden, but that's okay. I think we'll put it back. Not early in the run, though. Remember, I'm better halfway through a run. Which means I'm going to be pretty much in my prime right at the end of the race, which is good. Let me push. At least in my prime compared to the rest of the field. I'm sure I'm going slower, just not as much slower. I have less tire deg. Who's that? Who didn't make it? I don't know who that is. Colton Herta? It's a kind of a problem. I'm going to have to figure that one out. Like I said, I think what I need to do is just, whatever that stat is, like, hit riskiness or whatever. Because I think what they're thinking is, oh man, I can still get one more lap out of it. And they're not able to. And then they end up stranded on the side of the road here. That was Ferrucci who I was seeing. But anyway, they end up stranded on the side of the road because they thought they could push and get one more lap out of it. So I think I need to make them a little bit more conservative. Wow, they're like 5 wide up there. Holy crap. Glad that's not me. Look at that. Just ugly knot of cars. So we're in third. Newgarden's second right in front of us. And it's Bourdais. Yeah, Bourdais is running away with us here. So, okay. Let's see if we can catch him. I got too low. Got him this time. I got, once the fuel starts wearing on me, then tire scuffs in a little bit, then car really feels hooked up at this stage in a run. It's like I can do almost no wrong. Purple and white car to the right there is Takuma Sato. He's coming in, so try to get around him so that we're not in his way, but also, well, I guess I was in his way enough that he didn't get to his line. I don't know. I truly do not know. But either way, I didn't want him cutting down in front of us. That sounded like a bad time. .24 to go. Estimates I've got 31. That's fine. It's all good. Basically just us trying to hunt down Bourdais. Is that him? 5 cars ahead? No, that's Andretti. How far up the road is Seb? 4 seconds? We might be able to get to him. That's got to be him, that red car in front of that blue car. Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag. Probably because Simona sticking out there. So now what? Now what happens with the field and all that? Just throwing it out there, another fictional entry is James Hinchcliffe in the Forsyth 99 car. I know he was always a big fan of Greg Moore. Greg Moore drove for Forsyth and the number 99, so that made a lot of sense. Yeah, I think it caught. Yeah, it looks like it caught the right guy this time. So I don't know, just kind of a weird fluke last time with the way it did the yellow flag there. But so Bourdais is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 cars ahead of us. 7 cars behind us is Newgarden. So if you're looking at the lineup here, we got to pass all the blue cars to get to the white car there, or the yellow car in the standings box down there. Right, white car, and us. And then the next guy for position is that guy. So honestly, lots of cars between us, unless there's a wave around or something. So Yep, Marco's pitting, so that'll move one guy out of the way. Same with Dalton, I guess, but it looks like for the most part here, there's still going to be a bunch of cars between us and Bourdais. So, I mean, this does make it a little easier. I mean, he's right there now, as opposed to the 4 seconds down the road he was, or whatever. But it might make it harder too, because if the lap traffic tries to make passes on each other, now they're all bunched up. If they go 2, 3 wide, I'm going to be just stuck behind them, just as a matter of, not being able to get around them. So, and Bourdais could run away on the start there. So, we'll see how this plays out. One to green here.
1 to go. Next time by.
Gonna have 16 laps of shootout, I suppose. Two, 3, 4, 5. So white and blue, pink and black, white and black, orange and white, blue and white, and then we would be after our guy there. So.
Get ready. Going green. Pace car is off. Green, green, green.
Come on, get going. I can't pass on the inside until the start-finish line, so I don't know if that's true of lapped cars, but I wasn't going to risk it. Oh my goodness. We were 3 wide there. I didn't even realize it. All right, 2 cars between us and the leader. See, but we got to get by Page now here, or else it's going to run away. Excuse me. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if we can get him. Let's loosen up the car a bit. Comes O'Ward just to completely not help me out. Go away, go away. We are going the wrong way, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I had this ready to go until this morning. Didn't have Sebastian Bourdais on my car set. Was just going to run 35 cars or whatever, but I was like, yeah, I got extra space. I'll throw in a couple of jokers. He's going to win. This guy's going to run me off the road. Also a joker. There's just no catching him right now. Jeez. My car is going to have to get a lot better, a lot quicker. Like, it's the tires when they warm in. Like, they got to get heat in them, and then my car is on rails. But until then, yeah, we're starting to get it now. But we're also out of traffic, so I don't know. Because as soon as I start getting behind people, I start getting that arrow push, and then I can't make anything happen. .7. Let's see where he is next lap. Yeah, he's... We might as well just settle into second here, or make sure we settle into second, because VK's coming up third right now. Just hold on to what we got here. 5 laps to go. I think keeping Munoz between us is going to be key. So let me just make sure he goes around me. Cool. Now we're going to get that push. Try to dive into the open lane. And VK is half a second behind us. We got to figure out how to keep him half a second back. Just 0.2 back. All right, we Made a little bit of time on him there. Let's just have a repeat of that and then coast. I mean, not really coast. What's that? And that'll do it after an upside down race where lots of craziness happened. AI ran out of fuel. AI ran out of fuel, and the safety car got screwed up. After all of that, Sebastian Bourdais comes away with the win. We come away with a second place finish, which I'll definitely take. Venus VK rounds out the podium. And lots of good drivers had bad days, though. That's going to be interesting. How long do we parade here? But lots of drivers had good days too. So. Curious to see if everybody makes it into the pits like that. I don't know. I don't know why, for example, Pagano is in front of me right now. These two cars in front of me, that pink car. You remember back the first, stint, he was with me. He's 27th now because he couldn't get to the pits. So yeah, or I don't know. Because yeah, that's the thing that makes me think it's not about the pit riskiness. It's because he kept saying pitting in like that, which means he knew he needed to pit. It's just see, like, look at those guys. They like everybody's coming in, but those guys didn't. I don't know. So gonna have to figure that one out. But I guess not too crazy, really. I mean, Sebastian Bourdais won 4 championships. Renus VK won a race last year. Joseph Newgarden's a contender. Like, I mean, really, we're not too far off. Some important guys have bad days, but that's kind of how it do be sometimes. So, all right, let's hit escape, and that'll do it. How do I save? Play. That's a good question. Replay. Ask to save replay on quit. Yes. Okay. After exiting, I don't like that. How do I save? let me Google this because I don't want to lose the replay. That'd suck. Man, look at them being all pushy shovey. It's there. On the phone here, iRacing. How to save. Button on the replay control that you click. It's also okay. Button. Save. Okay. Hey, found it. Cool. 2022 1-1. I don't like that so much. R-1 Homestead. That's a long file name. Let's try to 22 Indy Homestead. Yeah. Oh wait, I want to sequence them. So -1, 2. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. That's the file name. This can take a while. Okay. Fine. Fine. How's everyone doing? Oh, no, didn't take the. Where was that caution? So where am I right now? It kind of looks like a restart, if I'm being honest. It's lap 10. So position are you in first? So it hasn't figured it out yet. Okay, yeah. Okay, so he's in first. And then he comes into the pits, as you would. It's in my stall. That's interesting, but I don't think that matters. He's around, and then there should be a yellow flag here soon. I like that livery, by the way. The Fernandez Racing Ducati. Love that one. That's a good one. This is a 31-second lap, so yeah, this is yellow flag. So there's some disagreement about who belongs where. Already, Ajnau swooped in front of him? I don't quite understand that. Still first. Lots of shuffling of the positions here. And he pits. For what? Why are you pitting right now? It's gonna be his crew that I get to watch? No. He's coming in. Waits. Now, if this is a penalty, I'd expect it to be 10 seconds, which means 38, 26 he should lead. 26, 27-ish. No, he's just taking a full stop. How weird. Stand. Because, like, yeah, I mean, this costs him the race, and I don't... Colton Herta looks like he got screwed over too, probably. And I don't know why he does this. This is a long pit stop. Did he have... Okay, I don't have damage. Does he have damage? I don't think so. I don't think they have damage either. Does he sit here? He sits there for that long. I don't know. I don't know what causes that. If anybody's watching this past, present, or future, you know what causes that. Well, anyway. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Anybody who stopped by, which I think was just Burger Weeze, so shout out to that guy. Oh, hey, wait. If I'm doing my closing remarks here, I can bring the music back. Yeah, bring the music back. So it's, where is Sebastian Bourdais? There he is. It's this guy who wins the race. I finished second. That's nice. And that's me back there in that red and white car. So next race is going to be at St. Petersburg. We're going back to Automobilista. because there is no St. Petersburg for iRacing, and I've tried to make my schedule such where I will be running the real-life IndyCar races the same weekend. So, by the way, IndyCar season starts next week in St. Petersburg, and I'm going to run it the day before, optimistically. So, until then, and I'll have the points updated and everything on the bottom score ticker there. So, yeah, I don't know what happened with the pit stops on this one. I'm gonna have to kind of figure that out. Some Google foo and figure out what I can do differently. Or I mean, maybe even if I have to just turn off the pit stops. I don't know if I can do that. I could do that in Automobilista. I don't know if I could do that here. But yeah. It's a cool looking car. I kind of miss Justin Wilson. By kinda, I mean a lot. So, anyway, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Let this cool song play out.